Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem New Mystery the Emblem. In the last episode, we dealt with Chapter 6X, also known as the second part of our side story, and we finally met up with the assassins again. Although it was only one of them this time, and it was the Assassin Legion, or Roro, based on the translation. But we also ran into some old faces, and Marth indeed showed his loyalty, because no matter who joined him in the War of Shadows, he sees them as always as friends, even though Caesar and Rad were both hired mercenaries. So, with that, we did defeat the mercenaries and the assassins in the last episode, so we don't know when we're going to be seeing them next. It seems like they're going to be recuperating and kind of figuring out their next steps. But other than that, we're finally going to be getting ourselves into Chapter 7, the Scarlet Swordsman. And by the name, I'm pretty sure we're going to be finally seeing that Scarlet Swordsman, also known as the Swordsman Navarre. So, with that, let's get into Chapter 7 of our story. Okay, I'm ready, and we're actually getting, to the 1/3 point of this story, actually. Excluding the side stories, of course, because I didn't read how many side stories there were yet, and I should probably do that, but let's do this. Having liberated Grust, Marth and his companions accepted Wendell's request, and stopped by the Fane of Ramon in search of the missing orbs. Oh yeah, we're looking for the Starstones, the ones that are giving us free powers and stuff that are actually meant to be part of the Star Sphere that actually created the Starlight Tome in the original game. Okay, I do remember that now, because we did have a chapter in between, so I kind of forgot a little bit of it, but with that kind of fixing it in my mind, now I actually do remember it. However, the ancient temple built to worship Naga had been wrecked by constant warring, and was now nothing more than the den of thieves. They are escaping with the temple's valuable treasures. We must catch them. Stay clear of the Free Company guarding Chizamere Bridge. We cannot defeat them. It seems a dancer is lost inside the forest. We must find her before the bandits do. As the soldiers received their orders, the flames of a new battle around the Fane of Ramon were ignited. And with that, we're officially in Chapter 7.
By the way, Spooks, I have something I'd like to ask you.
Yes, Sir Hagen?
From your perspective, what kind of person am I?
What kind of person?
I keep wondering about how I should have acted towards Lang. Our homeland Altea's position is important, but perhaps I brood far too much and offend people.
You worry about these things too, Sir Hagen. You needn't worry. Your concern for Prince Marth is more than evident. You're very strict, Sir Hagen, but also very kind. Honestly, yeah, that's actually the perfect way to put it. He's strict, but honestly, he's a really cool person, from what I can tell, based on his character, based on how he's acted in the original game. I don't know about his story in the remake of the original. I'm gonna say it's probably about the same as it was in the original, so honestly, Hagen's a pretty cool dude, and honestly, he's pretty cool. I just wish that he didn't have bad growth rates, because then I would have actually used him throughout the entirety of the original game, because he stayed in our team for quite a long time, and he was really fun to use for basically half the story. So, honestly, I would have liked to actually get to play with him again, maybe in this game, but I don't even know if he's even playable. By the way we've been seeing it, it looks like he's no longer able to fight. And although that's a little unfortunate, it's still cool that we're still talking to him, and we still have story with Hagen, because honestly, he's a really cool knight. And honestly, I like the veteran knights. My favorite in specific, when it comes to Hagen, Gunther, and Seth, these are the ones I know most. Honestly, I think Hagen's my favorite out of the three of those. Honestly, Seth is also pretty cool, and then Gunther is pretty cool as well, but Hagen's actually the most interesting out of all three of them, in my opinion. he's got this air of, like, what do you call it, mystery to him, but he's also got this air of kindness as well. So honestly, he's a really cool character, and he's pretty deep from what I can tell. So, other than that, let's actually continue this.
Is that so? If you cheer me on enough, I may even age backwards.
Sir Egan, when you look at me, what kind of person do you see?
Well, you're very capable as a royal guard, and you have the aura that attracts people. That's the kind of person you are.
Honestly, we were told that earlier about us having this, like, sense of trust that, for some reason, our character is able to get people to trust him. And, honestly, it's cool to see Egan seeing us in that way, too. That's actually pretty cool. What an honor.
Well, we'd best begin the War Council. Let us go, Spooks.
Yes, Sir Egan. Yeah, let's do this. So, here we go. We're finally into Chapter 7. And it looks like we got ourselves a pretty big map on our hands. Okay, so there's a big, like, battalion on the left side, and a bunch of people hiding in the forest based on that map. So, other than that, what are we actually looking at? Okay, so a bunch of thieves. That doesn't seem too hard. A bunch of star symbols, some bullions, master seals, Wodows, okay, angelic robes. Okay, I'm seeing some really good stuff in here, and another master seal, and 11 sword on the boss. Okay, this actually looks like a really good chapter. And, oh, hello, Astrum. Okay, he's not recruitable on this chapter, so I might need to bring this one up. Okay, so since I'm seeing Astrum here, I remember, he didn't join Marth willingly. He only joined Marth because, Midia was part of our group. So, Midia is not part of our group anymore. So, I don't think Astrum's gonna just join us. So, I say we have to actually stay away from him, because I feel if we go anywhere near him, we could accidentally kill him off later down the road. So, we might have to actually stay away from this battalion, like the plague, basically. So, we will be probably doing that, because I don't even know if he's playable. Okay, so I'm gonna actually start skipping over the how's everyone's, because honestly it's just getting free items and that's about it. And there's not really anything story-wise, it's just basically, I found this item, or I did this and I got some experience. So we're gonna skip over the how's everyone's from now on. But let's see what our conversations is, since we'll definitely be doing these. So first one's off is Free Company. So let's see what's going on with Free Company.
Spooks, about the Free Company defending Chazamir Bridge Northwest.
Yes, sire?
I'd like you to leave them alone. Their leader is Astrum, hero of Archanea. He wields the sword Mercurius, one of the 3 regalia, and is one of the strongest men in the continent.
Oh yeah, I do remember that being told to us. But he wasn't that strong in the original one, so technically I'm thinking he got megally reworked for that to be the case. But who knows, honestly, maybe they just told us that and he's still just like he was in the original game, bad growth rates and barely able to do much, because you have 10 times better units as long as you keep the original ones you started out with. So who knows, honestly, but I definitely don't. I see. He sounds like a truly powerful warrior or opponent.
That isn't the only reason why I don't wish to fight him. In the previous war, Astrum was our ally. He is a very serious and loyal person. His devotion to Princess Nina is unmatched.
True, we do know that.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but I need to be clear on a certain point. While I have decided to lend you my sword, my allegiance lies with Princess Nina, not you, my lord. I will follow your orders, but, should I learn you have been false to her, or that you are manipulating her, heads will roll.
Okay, that's an actually, much scarier, wow, that was not in the original. I don't remember him saying that. Okay, I don't remember Astrum being that scary. Okay, yeah, we'll need to stay away from him for a bit.
I don't think that we can persuade him. At least, not for now. I'd rather not fight him unless necessary. Spooks, I'd like you to avoid battle with him, as well if possible. It seems like we'll easily be able to. Yeah, understood. However, should your life be in danger, sire, I will fight, no matter how powerful that opponent might be. Okay, we'll definitely do that for you, Marth. But we'll try and stay away from him, for the most part. As long as he doesn't run at me, I think we'll be fine.
By all hands, Grust has been liberated, and we are en route to the homeland. But first, we stop by the Fane of Raman. I believe you have already heard, but this was a request of Lord Wendell, who was held captive by the Archanea army. It is said that even one of the 5 orbs were to be lost, the world would fall into ruin, and now the Starsphere has shattered into 12 pieces. Prince Marth is going to help gather them. I just wish the Fane of Raman has what we desire.
Okay, and it definitely does, because when we were looking at one of the thieves, we saw one of the Starstones. So it definitely has at least one of them, thankfully. Okay, we got 2 supports, and they're actually both for Spooks. Okay, Katria and Julian. Let's do this.
Spooks, about that last battle, I'm sorry. You had to save me.
It's fine, we're comrades after all. True. But you left yourself wide open in battle. That's not like you. Did something happen?
No, I just lack experience.
Lack experience? You've been through 3 wars. What are you talking about? This is your 3rd war. You were in the original game, in a war, for the War of Shadows, and in the war in Valencia, with Alm's story. What are you talking about? There is literally no way you lack experience. What? I'm gonna say this now. That's a big stretch. Unless she was never fought in a single battle in any of the canon, and just was in the barracks the entire time, then I could believe that. But she's part of 3 armies. You have the first game, the second game, and this would be technically the 3rd game, and this would be her 3rd story. So, I don't know. What? That makes no sense. But, okay, I'll believe you, I guess. That's not true. If you fought with your full strength, you wouldn't need my help at all. That reminds me. Sometimes I'd see you just staring off into the distance. Were you watching Prince Marth?
No, it's not like that. I was,
you don't need to hide it, Katria. Prince Marth is a great man, after all. Everyone is fighting in this army because they admire Prince Marth. I'm no different. You feel the same way, don't you?
Yeah, that's right.
For your sake as well, Katria, I must do my best as a royal guard. I will become much stronger, for Prince Marth, for you, and for all.
Spooks.
Oh, it just ends like that, just her saying my name. Well, honestly, I wonder how these final supports are gonna go, because I don't know if it's like the other games, where once you get to the final support, you're locked in for that specific story at the end of the game, or if it's something different where you can just go through it and you don't have to worry about messing with stories and stuff. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out very shortly once we get to one of the final ones, since I'm pretty sure the 3rd one would be the final one for each character. So let's do this, Julian and Spooks. Okay, let's see what's going on with Lena now, since Julian's definitely gonna bring her up.
Say, Spooks, there's something I really wanted to ask you. I wonder if you could teach me how to fight?
How to fight? But Sir Julian, you're a thief. Rather than battle, you'd do better staying in the rear, opening chests and doors.
Yeah, you're right. But I want to become stronger. Strong enough to protect Lena.
Sir Julian.
Ever since Lena disappeared, I have looked frantically for her everywhere. I've even asked people who chanced to see her. According to them, when Lena was taken by the heretic bishops, she had a sad look on her face.
What does that mean?
They didn't put her to sleep, or use some sleep spell on to control her.
He didn't even say sleep spell, I just messed up completely there, but you know what? We'll go with it. Keep rolling.
That time I wasn't far from her. I had Lena screamed, I'd have noticed for sure. But she didn't. That's because she knew I'd be no match for them, even if I rushed down to help. Were I a much stronger man, Lena wouldn't have been kidnapped. Knowing that, I just can't forgive myself.
Indeed. I do really wonder where Lena is, because we haven't seen a glimpse of her, and we still don't know what's happened to Maria, and we also don't even know what's happened to, what do you call it? There was one more person that went missing, but I don't specifically remember who it was. All I remember is Lena, and... oh, Elise, Marth's sister, and we don't know where she is at the moment. But other than that, who knows, honestly. But with that, I'm going to do a small cut. We're going to go through the house everyone's. I'm going to mess around with the drill grounds a little bit. And then I'm also going to mess around with my inventory. So with that, I'll be right back, and I'll see you literally in 1 second. So, BRB boys and girls. Okay, and now with the team actually set up, everyone has the items they're going to be needing for this chapter, and also everyone placed in the right areas. Let's actually start up Chapter 7. So, here we go. Oh, and here is our 2 people hidden in the forest. So, here we go. We have, Fina, which, with a P. That's actually her name, but translation errors. I'm just making sure for the people that don't know why her name's Fina in this game, even though it's, Phina in the English translation. I'm just giving you guys a heads up if why her name's like that, because her name is Fina. But she's a dancer, and it looks like she actually does have her dancer class in this game. So, should we use her is the real question. Because dancers are really helpful if you really need them. And I feel like we maybe might need to use her, but I don't know yet. So I guess we'll find out if she's actually that useful by using her this chapter, since we now have Navarre and Fina now unlocked. So, with that, let's do this.
Please help me. The thieves are going to... No, it can't be. You're one of them as well. Oh, fine. Do your worst. If you're going to kill me, do it fast.
Girl, get behind me. The Altean army is marching towards the south of this forest. I'll take you to them.
Huh? You're going to help me? You mean you're not with the thieves?
Until just now I was, but I've changed my mind.
Why?
There's someone in the Altean army that I want to see, that's all.
But really, it's 'cause I'm cute, right? At any rate, I'm glad. My name's Fina. I'm a dancer from Warren.
Oh, Port Warren. Okay, I'm seeing some places I do remember. I've heard the Norda Market, and I've also heard Port Warren. Okay, I'm liking that I'm remembering a couple of these places.
People say that once they see my dancing, they feel instantly refreshed. I can show you if you like. Oh, I should tell you my story. I got separated from my troop, and wandered into this forest. And then those horrible thieves came and tried to take me by force. But it's okay now. You seem kind of scary, but actually you're very kind. However, your appearance is, your face isn't bad, but your dress sense is, kind of lacking. And, what's with your hair? You know, nowadays.
Just stop talking. Anyway, don't stray too far. We'll cut our way through the west corner, and then escape through there. If you want to live, then shut up and come with me.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. So, that's how we're gonna be starting this chapter, okay? Okay, so, I am noticing one problem here, is we're trapped in the middle here. What do we do here? I honestly don't know what to do here. Fina's level 1. Oh no. How much damage do they do? Okay, she won't be one-shotted. Okay, I'm gonna say... let's go left. Left seems like a good idea. So, Navarre, I'm gonna have you go this way, and thankfully you critted this guy so you take no damage at the start. But, yeah, let's get you out of here. Okay, and let's see how dance works in this game. Is it like the old version of dance? I know there's a dance that actually makes 4 people move, and that's in the genealogy games. But I wasn't sure if we were gonna get that with, wow. I wish Ryan was doing the crits that Navarre's doing right now. I was trying to get Ryan to do some crits in the, chapter 6, and using the killer bow, he wasn't even able to get a single crit, but Navarre back-to-back does 2 crits with the same crit chance. Okay. And then I get 6% crits all the time with other characters on the same chapter. Okay then. That's not sad at any point, way or shape or form. Okay, is there any villages that I need to be aware about? Because I actually didn't look ahead for villages. Okay, so it looks like a no. So we don't need Marth to run away from the entire group this time, thankfully. Okay, so other than that, let's move our units. Honestly, right side, we do not need to be going near Astrum in the first place, so let's just keep going right then. Okay, so let's visit all our houses, see what's going on in the story here, since he's usually kind of fill in the small holes that we didn't get in the actual, like, storyline, so let's see what's going on here.
The ones protecting the bridge are Astrum's free company, powerful men who stop at nothing. As a wise man once told me, let sleeping dogs lie, eh?
Okay. So they won't chase me, is basically what I'm understanding from that. Okay, Cecile, I'm gonna have you run as far as you possibly can. I'm actually gonna have someone that's in range to go to this house over here, because I can move Ryan here, visit it, and then put Katria in front of him.
I wonder have you seen the young ladies dance? Marvelous, isn't it? Makes a tired body feel healthy again in the blink of an eye.
Okay. Thanks for letting us know that. How do you even know about her? She's nowhere even near us, but okay. Actually, is it better for her to run through the forest or follow through this, right side territory? I'm gonna say right side territory, maybe. Okay, and Luke, honestly, it's safer for you to go right side as well, since horseback has literally no chance running through the forest. So we're just gonna make it easier for him. Okay, and then, Julian, I guess just everyone just follow right side, honestly. There's no reason to go left, so honestly, let's just keep going this way, because we'll get Mercurius later as long as we recruit Astrum in a future chapter, so there's literally no reason to even go to left, unless we want to get free experience, which does sound nice, but, you know, I don't want to mess up here. Okay, Navarre, I actually need you to make sure no one runs away with anything. He's running away with an angelic robe. Okay, we need to actually chase that guy. Okay, you're gonna killing edge this guy, and you're gonna slash and dash, honestly. That's the easiest way I think we're gonna be getting anything that is, on map at the moment. And honestly, these thieves drop some pretty decent experience. Okay, is it here that would be better? I think so. Okay, it looks like dancing does help with our experience gain. Not much, but it's still something, honestly. Okay, thankfully Navarre is able to actually stay out here by himself without having to worry too much. Thankfully we've been getting a bunch of those crits, so then he really doesn't have to worry as much. Okay, Fina is going to be attacked for 14 damage. She will survive, though. Okay. And also, if we need to, we can always use the rescue. So there really isn't a thing we need to worry about here. And plus, we can always just fly over, throw a javelin or two, and knock out one of these ruffians before they even think about it. So down goes one of these thieves for free. And then, let's see here, we got a bullion, which is always nice, 5,000 gold. Okay. We still have four of these guys to get. One is holding a Wodow. We want to get him. We need the Scorpio, the Master Seal, and the Wodow. Okay, I want all three of those. Those would be really nice to have. Wodow is basically a killing edge, but stronger, if I remember correctly. And then, the Master Seals are just nice to have, in general. And then, the Scorpio, it seems like, well, we're gonna need it anyways if we want to fulfill our promise of fixing up the Star Sphere. And it looks like it gives us +2 speed. So anyone that needs speed would actually really greatly enjoy that. And honestly, it might be going to Ryan, since Ryan is really slow at the moment. So honestly, he might need that. Let's see here. Who can easily walk through this forest? It looks like Julian can walk through here no problem asked, so we're gonna have Julian check out the final house.
The ancient fane of Rahman is just a treasure trove of thieves. You can see him carrying the stolen treasure all over the place. I hope they get cursed or something.
Please don't curse the treasure, because I'm picking it up. That would be actually terrifying to have a ancient curse of some sort, attacking me or something, because I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Okay, Rondrick, you follow up. And then Ogma, I guess you could just run through, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so far so good.
Captain Astrom, we've sighted the Altean army. To the south, shall we attack? Our mission is to hold the bridge. Leaving the bridge will not be permitted. Only attack if the enemy approaches. Yes sir. But what about the troops in the fort? I hear they will march out soon. They were brought with coin by the Emperor. Let them do as they please. Either way, they won't win. We will be the ones to stop the Altean army.
Okay. So there's reinforcements somewhere on the map. Good to know. Thank you, third person, for giving me that, because honestly, we don't know what would have happened. Oh, actually, okay, there they are. So they're spawning on left side of map. Okay, doesn't seem too hard yet. Okay, and actually, since we actually, javelin the other thief, we ended up not taking that 14 damage we thought we were going to take. It's actually really good. Okay, Navarre, your best option here is to actually run back, knock one of these guys out. Maybe we can get rid of the Scorpio. Actually, that might be a good idea. Yeah, let's get the Scorpio guy first. And then we'll do dance on Navarre. Have someone run in, get rid of one of these thieves so we don't have to worry. And there we go, Navarre's at level 10 now. Ooh. Oof. 1 HP. Okay, ouchie. But at least we obtained Scorpio, so there we go. Navarre's now 19 speed. Not bad, not bad. Okay, best thing here is to just dance, because we can easily walk away from them. But we do need to get rid of this guy holding the woe down, and we don't want him to run off with this. I'm surprised he's not using it, since he literally has a better sword in his pockets. I guess he just doesn't know about it, I guess. Okay, woe down is going to be going to my convoy. Okay. Let's see here. Oh wait, they can't even hold it actually, because I'm pretty sure the Wodao is a C-ranked weapon. Okay, that actually works out for us. Okay, here's the problem though. Since our horsebacks actually can't really walk through the forest, we actually have to do this a different, kind of different. We're going to get rid of this thief though, so we can make sure that we secured all the freebie items. Actually, I didn't even need to use a steel lance there. I kind of just wasted that for 2 charges, but it's fine, I guess. But this does at least secure that we did at least get everything when it comes to fallen items and things. Okay, cool. Other than that, it looks like we'll be fine. Okay, let's just keep moving horsebacks in as far as we possibly can. Doesn't look like everyone on our team is going to be able to get experience this chapter, which is a little unfortunate, but honestly, what are we going to do? We can't force characters to run through this forest at Mach 10 speed, because it literally is impossible for them. We might be able to get Olivia a level here if we play our cards right. Honestly, I'm going to try for that, but I don't think it's going to really be possible, because she only does 4 damage, so... Let's see here. Who can actually get this? Marth is nowhere close, Spooks can't do it, Ogma will definitely not be able to do it. Who actually comes in us if we move in this position? This guy with the steel sword. Farthest destination is the tree line next to the save spot. Okay, the furthest Ogma can go is here, so we'll drop Ogma there. And we'll start pulling in those cavaliers. Looks like it's either Cecile getting this or Katria getting this. Honestly... Katria has a much easier time at getting that stuff, so... let's do it for Cecile, I guess. So Cecile, all you need to do here is just 1 Iron Lance, down he goes. And then we can start making our way to the actual castle, since the castle is kind of wide open at the moment, so... honestly, we could just run over here with Katria and see what happens. Okay, Katria has a 14%... okay, let's see here. 14 damage. 28. Let's see here. Yeah, 28 if she hits twice. This guy's using 11 sword, that means he can attack from range. We also get this for free as long as we knock him out. Okay. So, let's go for Steel Lance, see what happens.
Trying to cut from a thief's plundering. You people ain't even human.
Honestly, I actually kind of agree with that. I don't think Marth's teammates are actually human at this point.
Murderers, the lot of you.
Honestly, the thieves are more like murderers in my eyes here. So honestly, I think we're pretty much fine in the clear here, so honestly, I think we just got rid of a murderer at this point. HP, strength, skill, luck, and resistance. Not bad. And we got ourselves a lemon sword. So how does this work in this game? 12 attack, 108 hits, 5 crits, 26 avoidance. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's... Oh no, it's 10 might. Oh, okay. Is it based on magic in this game or not? It is based on magic. Okay, so that's why it's 12 might. So yeah, it's still a magic-based weapon, like it was in the Awakening. Okay, I was just wondering. Because this game comes before Awakening, and I wasn't sure if they were gonna, like, stick with the same weapons as were in the Awakening or not, if they were gonna change it. I know Lemon Sword was based on magic before, but magic was, like, its own thing, where resistance was more of like, its own stat, basically. Because resistance can only be increased based on other factors like barrier and stuff like that, so you really don't get much when it comes to that. Other than that, let's see here. We can maybe move Cecile forward, I guess. It is free experience for Fina here, so we might as well get it. Because she is level 1, she's gonna need all the experience she could possibly get here. And then I guess we can just end turn and see what happens, because these Cavaliers and all these reinforcement units are gonna be running at us at Mach 10 at this point, even though we basically got the castle at this point. Okay, not bad, not bad. Here comes the big knights and the Cavaliers, and whoa, okay, the army's actually bigger than I thought it would be. Okay, we got ourselves a mage. We also got ourselves some knights and Cavaliers as well. I'm not sure how big the reinforcements are on this chapter. They could be very small, or they could be very big. I'm gonna say they're probably small, if we're lucky. But we could be very much wrong here. I'm gonna hope they're very small, and we don't get overrun, because I would like to actually check out the armory in between episodes, since at the moment I don't think I can actually buy steel weapons in during the chapter beginning screens, because I haven't actually sat down and bought weapons from a vendor yet in this game. So yeah, the only place I've been getting my weapons are from the armory that you get from when you start a chapter. So yeah, I actually don't know if I'm doing this completely correct, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to unlock that feature or not. Looking at what it is, it looks like it's a no, but there's always a possibility. I'm going to be doing, for sure, buying some steel weapons though, after this episode, to just make sure that we are at least getting something here. Okay, other than that, honestly, dancing Mauritia here is actually a good idea. Now give Fina her level, which she desperately needs, and she got some strength. That's actually really good. HP, strength, skill, and luck, not bad, not bad. Any kind of strength increase for our dancer is actually really good here, because then she goes from really weak to actually being able to fight and actually protect herself in battle, since she literally only has 17 HP at the moment. So if that says anything, I think we need to be careful. Okay, other than that, honestly, end turn and see what goes on here, because we really don't need to move anybody at the moment. The only people we really need to move is people like Marth and Spooks at the moment, because Spooks and Marth are the only ones that can game over a chapter, so we do need to make sure that they're not in harm's way at the most part. And thankfully we have some resistance here, so the mage is forced to attack someone else other than us, thankfully. Okay, is Astrom's team close enough to actually chase us down? Okay, they're not actually going to chase us down here. Okay, so it seems like as long as I don't attack any of those guys, we're fine. Okay. Let's see here. Cecile could probably... Honestly, you know what? Falling back might be a good idea. What I'm thinking of doing... How far can Fina run? Fina can't run that far. Okay. What I'm trying to do here is I want to knock this guy out, for sure. Run a... Oh wait, we can use the rescue staff, actually. Oh, we really don't need to, though. I don't think so, at least. but my idea here is to... we can block off one of these. Wait a minute, how'd that open up more movement? Wait, can they run through me? Oh no, they can run around me. Okay, I was confused for a second. Okay, move there. And then we can move Mauricia where Julian was. And then we can heal, which is really good here. Honestly, the biggest heal we could possibly do here is honestly going to save us. Okay, full heal for you. And then... oh wait, Fina could run there. Okay, well, it made it look like it didn't do that, but okay. Okay, that works for me. And then we can use Mauricia, come over here, heal Ogma, get some free experience as well from over here. Thankfully, now that we have Fina, this actually makes it easier to get free experience here. Other than that, it looks like that should be our turn. But we might need to run Katria over just in case. Let's move over the whole army just in case if things get a little hectic in a second. It's just to make sure that we don't get completely overrun in like the next couple seconds. And then Navarre as well, even though I'm not sure what's going to happen with our team since we can only have so many people, and there's so many people I want to use. So, honestly, I don't know how our team's going to progress after this chapter, because I really do like Navarre too, so honestly, I have no clue how this is going to go in the next, like, couple chapters, who we're going to actually end up using. We're definitely keeping the 7th Platoon, the starting members. But other than that, I'm honestly not sure. Okay. Other than that, it looks like it's basically like a continuous onslaught, so we might end up just ending this chapter, like, early, because I don't know how many reinforcements are going to spawn on me, and honestly, you guys don't want to watch me just fighting enemies like this and just farming up free experience at this point, because these guys aren't hard at all, I'm going to be honest. So I might end up just running to the castle. Of course, we're gonna do a small save before that, just in case, so I can come back here and get the freebies. So honestly, I'm gonna do that right now, just to kind of, like, save me some free experience to get later, because I am gonna run over to the vendor in between episodes. So, let's see here. Let's just have Marth run back, and then we'll end this episode, or end this chapter off, since it's literally, like, right over here. So, because I honestly don't know how long these reinforcements are. I've dealt with reinforcements that are, like, in the thousands, I think. I forgot how much it was. I think it was like 600 in the final chapter of the original game. So honestly, it could be that in this game for all I know. So, you know what, we're just going to make it easy on ourselves and just seize the castle here. Because we have an easy way of getting to it. It's literally just make Marth run over there and GG, we win. But let's see here.
Sire, we've driven away the thieves, but the temple was completely ransacked. Anything that wasn't nailed down is gone. I'm sure the even guardian deity Naga would be furious. 'Tis truly the end of civilization.
Yagan, do you know the legend of Naga?
Yes, only vaguely, however. Spooks, do you know of it?
No, not really.
Unknown among the youth, I see. Then, sire, allow me the honor.
Okay, let's hear about Naga. I believe she's the divine dragon, if I remember correctly. She's in the remake of Shadow Dragon, but in order to get her, you have to fail at getting Tiki, and you also have to fail at getting the falchion, the real falchion, and she'll actually give you a false version of it. So, so it seems like Naga isn't canon in the Shadow Dragon story. So this is the story where Godo is the one that ended up meeting up with Marth on the final chapter during the endgame where Marth started fighting off with Medius. Okay, so now I'm understanding the pieces that I wanted to know about. So that's actually good to know.
It is said that 1,000 years ago, when there was not one king in the lands, people lived in small villages. One day, terrible monsters descended, and the humans were massacred, pushed to the brink of extinction. The few who survived prayed to the gods for salvation. The gods heard their prayers, and a gigantic warrior was sent down to Earth. The warrior, carrying a gleaming blade of light, in his hand, and in the left, a shield embedded with 5 orbs. Then, after a fierce battle, he eradicated the monsters and returned to the heavens. He was our guardian deity, Naga, and this temple is dedicated to him. He was the avatar of the gods, our guardian deity.
With the Blade of Light and the 5 orbs, that is the legend of Naga.
Well then, sire, we have to come across the Chisimere Bridge soon. We must hurry. If the enemy takes it, getting across will be nigh but impossible.
Alright then, inform the whole army. We cross Chisimere Bridge at once. We haven't a moment to waste. Yes sir. Okay, and with that, it seems like we know where we're going to be going in the next episode. So we're literally going to the other side of that bridge, which is literally... That means where we're sitting right now is actually the other side of that bridge. And the next chapter is actually going to take place on the other side of that. That's actually pretty cool. So if you put both of these maps together, you would actually get a full map, I would think. That's actually pretty cool. I like the idea of that. Lord Wendell, we're off to Chisimere Bridge. Achoo.
Oh dear, are you alright? Have you caught a cold?
Perhaps. It's too early to tell. Wait, am I unlocking another hat? I think I am. See, so, that's kind of funny. Okay, let's see what we get ourselves.
Don't push yourselves too hard. And remember to keep yourself warm. Oh, shall I lend you one of the hats I'm wearing?
Huh? Is that okay? Oh, that's actually what it is.
Yes, I have many of these hats, so there's no need to worry. Well then, would you like to try it on?
Honestly, sure. I'd like to check it out. Yes, please, if it's not a bother. I wonder if this might end up being one of the hats that we stay with for the entirety of the story, because we are a sage, so this hat could actually work for our character. When it comes to his character, as long as it doesn't mess around with my hair too much, I might end up using it. So, hopefully it's good.
No, don't be shy. Here you go, and do remember to watch your health.
Okay, you're a good person, Lord Wendell. I want to be more like you. Oh yeah, if I wear this hat for a while, I wonder if my hair will start to look like his. And then maybe I'll be a bit more like Lord Wendell. Honestly, maybe. But with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. In the next episode, we will be heading into the 8th chapter of our game. And honestly, I think we got a good one coming in the next one. I have that feeling. I don't know what it is, but there's something telling me that there's something big about to happen. And with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in Chapter 8. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.